Welcome back to B.Y.C Crochet. My name is Brenda and this is Kona. Yeah, Kona hasn't had a haircut in a while, so she's a little scruffy lately, but that's okay. If you're new to this channel, I'm just stumbling by. Thank you for stumbling by. For all those of you who have recently subscribed, thank you so much for taking a chance on me and subscribing. I hope that you are entertained with what I have to show, what I'm doing, what's going on my end of the world. We are here in Central Florida and it is a hot day. It's been so hot, although it's rained a little bit the last couple of days. The drought is so bad that I'm actually putting water in the pool right now. I connected the vacuum, I turned on the hose, and I'm putting in a little bit of water because it's just evaporated. So hot. And we've had just a little bit, we've had some storms come through, but the rain amounts have been very minimal. It's really weird. We did have some areas here locally that got a lot of hail the other day and some lightning. I know that there's a brush fire also across town. It's just kind of crazy weather. It looks like it's going to storm and the water's going to pour, and it just rains just enough to kind of just relieve the thrust, not the thrust, but the thirst of the grass. And that is it. But if you were to be in my town and walk around and look around, most of the grasses are pretty dry. So, and Miss Thing here has been a little odd lately because I think she has come to her own. So we need to make an appointment to have her snipped. Anyways, I'm gonna put her down and show you guys what is on my hook. What I'm showing back here, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. I just also want to mention, for those of you who have been subscribed to my channel all this time, thank you so much for your continual support. You guys know I love you guys. I do, for those of you who are coming on and just getting to know me, I do work full-time. I'm an HR business partner for Tampa and Central Florida region for a medical company. And it's been a crazy week, and a lot of times Saturdays is the only time that I have to touch bases with you guys, because my husband and I also have a landscaping company and he is usually out all day Saturday, and that's my time that I have with you guys, where I can do my videos. I can show you guys what I'm working on, which is usually stuff that I work on once I get home from work, once I take a shower and have dinner. I relax by crocheting, and then I show you guys what I've been doing. So I know that in my last videos I've been showing you guys a lot of the buggy blankets that I've been working on, and I have put a pause to those for now because I had received some yarn from africayarns.com. I showed you guys it was a pack of what they called it's almost like millets, but they're caked up, and I got a pack of 7, and I was like, what do I do with this? And I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna make myself a sweater. So I put pause to the blankets, which I completed. All I have to do now, and I also sewed in the ends. I think last time we spoke, I still had to sew in the ends. I've sewn in all the ends. Kona, I'm not playing here with you, Mama. What? You want me to carry you? So, come here. So I have been working on this cardigan, and I will show you guys what I've been doing, how I'm doing it. I'm just not following any pattern. I'm just kind of working it on my own. And my phone, no, I'm telling you, it's almost like they know when you are recording. Everything starts wanting to be needed. What are you doing? No. If you want me to carry you, be nice. Be nice and just stay calm, okay? I know you're a little hyper, you want to play, but just give me a few minutes. So, anyways, yeah, so I put pause to the blankets. I'm actually going to see if I can launder them today. I always launder them. I know that Boggy Creek also launders them once they receive them, but I don't like sending them out unless they're laundered. And then I bag them up in those little product bags and then I box it up, and that's just for me. I don't want to send anything out that is not clean and ready to use. Even if they have to clean it again, that's fine. I just don't like sending things out like that. I do have a dog. She doesn't shed, thankfully. And most of my yarn is in bags. So, and not even in this room, it's in what I call the nursery. If you're not sure about what I'm talking about, go through my videos and you'll see. And so everything's kind of behind doors. I don't have nothing exposed except for maybe a few that are here, just as the background, but that's basically it. I love you too. Okay, let's get down. All right, so in addition to this, I just want to say I have been using the hook that I got from it's called, give me a sec, guys. And I asked for a sec because I ordered a second one. Remember I told you guys? Peach and Page. I know it was peach and something, but I wasn't sure what the other word was. But it's Peach and Page, and I had ordered this original one. It is a little bent. As you guys can see, it's tilted up a little bit, but I have been using it. I have made do with the item. It's working fine so far. And more than anything, I've been trying to make sure that I'm able to crochet with this handle because I am a pencil holder, and I hold my hook like this sometimes. I sometimes hold it like this. If I'm working on a really thick project or something like a basket that has got a jumbo yarn, I may actually do it like this, only because it hurts my fingers to work with heavy yarn. Most people, it's the other way around. It hurts their fingers to work with smaller yarns. It hurts my fingers to work with heavy yarn. So, but I've been using this and I've enjoyed it. I received some hooks that I have ordered through Etsy, and I'll show you guys those. I'm watching a red cardinal that is in the crepe myrtle right outside this window. And I have just squirreled on you guys. I'm sorry. Up here. I have this new gadget I'll show you guys eventually, and I don't know why it just went down. Hold on a second. Okay, it's a gadget that I bought, and it actually follows your face. I thought I turned it off because I don't need it following my face, only because I'm not going anywhere. So but if we are chatting with our grandbabies or something, my husband will put it on this thing, and if we're moving around the house, the thing follows us. It's pretty cool. Anyways, I'll show you guys one day what it is. It's called HOHEM, and it is a gadget that you put in your stand. You put your phone or your tablet on it, and it's got a little camera that picks you up by giving them the okay sign or the stop sign. It's turned off now, so if I do okay, it will go ahead and start capturing me, and then it will follow me wherever I'm going, even if I'm doing 360. It's really cool. Anyways, I totally squirreled on you guys. Like I was saying, using this hook, it seems to be working fine for the way that I hold my hook. I have noticed that sometimes I can do this. I can crochet like this, but with this hook, because I guess it's a little bit heavier, a little bit fatter over here, I'm finding myself crocheting like this, but it's fine because I do that as well. So so this has been working fine. So although it's, like I said, although it's a little bit bent forward, I don't think it's really either it's impacted, and I just I'm working with the angle and I'm just not realizing it, or it really makes no difference. But I'm using it and I'm liking the handle. It's working fine for me, so I'm kind of glad. I take chances with hooks like that because of the way I hold my hook, and a lot of times I have to gift it forward because I can't use it. So I ordered another hook from Peach and Page. This time I ordered a 5mm hook, also a clover. This one wasn't on clearance. I ended up paying $31 for the hook, $5 for the tip, and they gave me a discount because there was a delay with the processing of that one, a 10% delay. I ended up paying just over $40 for this new one. It also came in this really pretty box that says Peach and Page Designs. It came also with a stitch marker that it is like a gummy bear with a little handmade with love tag for your makes. It came with some stickers, crochet all day. Then these are coming from Australia, by the way, so it's perfectly fitting that there's koalas and more koalas. I think that is super, super cute. This is their business card for those of you who want to give them a shot and maybe look them up. Kona, get down. This is their information. And once again, they send you a card with the hook care, which is handmade with love, handled with care, hand wash only, not dishwasher safe, store out of direct sunlight, do not soak in water, avoid contact with harsh or corrosive materials, avoid contact with smoke and fragile items, do not use if broken or damaged, because of course you can get cut. And then you have, I had to break the top because on the other one, this inside part slid out, but for some reason it looks like it is either stuck or maybe there was some kind of glue and it kind of got glued in. So I had to break the end, but look how beautiful this 5mm hook is. Tell me that's not gorgeous, guys. Excuse me. I'm not talking to you. Look at that. It's marked 5mm. I'm backwards. 5mm. Look at that color. Just it's kind of like a rainbow, a pastel-y rainbow color with a clover hook. Love it. So once again, very happy with this with Peach and Page. I know they're expensive. As I mentioned before, I've only gotten two. I've Kona, no. I only got the second one because they had sent me a discount code because there was a problem in the processing of the first one. It was delayed, and then they sent me a coupon code, and that's the only reason why I bought the second one. They are pricey. I understand that not everybody could afford something like that, but for those of you who can and like to get custom hooks, I like them. I'm a pencil holder. It works for me. They do have different handles options, designs, and once again, the crochet channel that I was watching that recommended those, I can't remember her name, but she even made mention of that particular design handle, good for pencil holders, and the design is Poet. That's the name of the handle design, Poet. So anyways, so I did decide to go into Etsy and try to once again support small shops, and I have a hook here that I don't know if you guys can see. It came with a magazine, a crochet magazine that I have bought over a year ago. And it is a Snoopy crochet hook. It looks like it's like a 4.5 or 5mm. And I've had it there for the longest time. And every time my grandson comes, he takes it down and he tells me, Gammy, this is mine, right? And I tell him, yes, baby, that's yours. And once I start teaching you how to crochet, I am going to open it up and you can start using it. And he goes, okay. So he's looking forward to the day where I start teaching him. He just turned 5. Well, yeah, he just turned 5 a month ago. And so he's now has better coordination. And I'm going to probably start trying to sit with him little by little to see if he actually enjoys it. But I went into Etsy to see some other options in custom hooks, and I came across this shop called Amanda. Actually, the shop is called High Cliff Creations. And there's somebody else who mentioned this too. High Cliff Creations, established in 2023. This is her card and the QR code for the shop if you want to take a quick snap of it. But she does crochet hooks as well and some other things. I think she sells also finished products. So she sent me some stickers. I'm gonna have to get myself a sticker book so I can put all these beautiful stickers in there. Look at this cow, how pretty. Pretty cow, pretty cow. So really cute. She also sent a thank you card. Brenda, thank you so much for supporting my small business. I can't wait for you to crochet with your new hook. Love, Amanda. So this hook I didn't buy for me. I bought it for my grandson. So that I'm hoping that when he does start practicing, and maybe prematurely I bought this, if he enjoys it, his favorite superhero is Spider-Man. So I bought him this. This is, I want to say this is a 4.5 crochet hook. Let me see. It's also a clover hook. I don't think it's a clover hook. It's supposed to be kind of like a clover hook. Or it's a 4mm. But I did order from another maker, and this was on clearance. I got it for $10. That's why I got it. It's $10 on clearance. It's a 4mm. I think it's perfect for my grandbaby. And with the shipping and tax, it came out to $15.56, which I thought it was super cute. His favorite character is Spider-Man, and his favorite color is red. And I figured this would be awesome for him. So we'll see. Maybe it's just a total waste of money because he may not want to crochet. But with something like this, maybe it will spark his interest to maybe every time he comes to my house, he may want to try it, even if it's just for a little bit. Who knows? You know, kids that age only have the attention, a 5-minute attention, and that's it, and they're on to something new. So, all right, so moving right along. Let's talk about this. So this is a work in progress. If you haven't met my bust, her name is Loretta. Loretta is my grandmother's name. She's the one who taught me how to crochet when I was about 10 years old. Something that I did for a little bit and then kind of left it by the sidelines. And then about, how old is my goddaughter? My goddaughter is, I think, going to be 12. So maybe about 10, 11 years ago, I picked it up again and then I started crocheting again. So I had bought through africayarns.com, I'll link the website down below, a pack of what they call their millions or mystery. It's not really mystery, they're just, it's their DK 50% cotton, 50% bamboo mix. And it looks like it's just ends that they have made cakes with. And I bought a total of 7. They were no two the same. They were no, the colors were not all in the same length. It just varied. As you can see, I just grabbed one cake, grabbed another, and just kept on going. And I started with a back panel. I'm going to pause you guys really quick because I think Kona needs to go out. Let me let her out really quick, guys. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. She didn't want to go out. I don't know what she wants, but gives me a chance to grab This is my second cup of coffee. I normally don't drink but one, but this is, the first one was caffeinated, this is decaffeinated, so it's okay. So I started with the back panel. Now this bust is a very petite, very small, very skinny bust, nowhere near what I would be wearing. And so we did a granny, continuous granny square. As you can see, as I move forward, the center has the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little clusters that I have been doing lately to make the granny square a little bit more rectangular, slightly rectangular, not a lot rectangular, it's just a slight rectangular shape. So I did that. As you can see, I put it horizontally to give it the width, and then I added the panel. I actually started working it. I reattached, let me go back a little bit. I reattached, once I was done with the size I wanted the back, I reattached the yarn, measured where I wanted the panels to be, and then I marked it with some stitch markers, and then I reattached my yarn, and then I started going back and forth, working on one panel, back and forth till I got the length that matched the back, and then I reattached the yarn again up here, and then once again work back and forth, back and forth, back and forth till I reached the same length. Once that was done, I spread eagled the item, and then I started working on the sleeve. And once again, as you can see right here, this is where this is all opened up. I measured where I wanted the sleeves to be, and then I went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until I reached the length of the sleeve that I wanted. Now this is like a 3/4 sleeve length, which is perfect for me. I don't like long sleeves. Here in Florida, we don't need them. So it is a 3/4 sleeve. I did the same on this end, on this side. Once again, connected my yarn, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth till I reached the same length as the other sleeve. Then I turned it inside out, and then I seamed all the way from starting in the sleeve. As you can tell, it's the same color yarn, all the way the bottom and to the bottom, all the way to the bottom. The same on this side. It was seamed all the way, starting in the beginning of the sleeve, all the way down to the bottom of the sweater. Now, what's next is I'm going to start working on the ribbing. It's going to have ribbing all around the bottom. It's going to have ribbing going up and down the front. I may or may not put a few buttons. I think I may. The buttons I'll probably make myself with polymer clay. And then I'll do probably like 1 inch or 1.5 inch ribbon border, ribbing, sorry guys, around the sleeve. Once I get ready to do that, what I'll do is I will start single crocheting around, and I'll probably start gathering a little bit to kind of taper this, because we don't want it to be this wide. So I'll probably do 5 stitches and then 2 together, 5 stitches, 2 together, 5 stitches, 2 together, and see how that works. And if it's gathered enough, then I'll go with that. If it's not, then I'll do it, and I'll probably try 7 stitches and 2 together, or more, depending on how it is, how it looks. So I'll play with that a little bit. It's not much to gather because I don't want it tight, but I do want it a little bit tapered. And then, like I said, I'll do the same around the collar. I'll single crochet all the way around to create that anchor for my ribbing, and then I'll start working until I get all the way around. I'll decide if I'm going to do buttons or not, but if I do buttons, it will once again, I'll probably make them myself. I'll probably do some kind of really colorful polymer clay buttons, small enough and big enough where it's going to show off. And then the bottom, then the bottom, do the ribbing, and then we'll be done. Right now I only have these two ends to sew in, which is where I finished connecting the sides, and then that will be it, guys. And this is all done with just miscellaneous color, 50 bamboo, 50 cotton, africayarns.com. A great way to just let the yarn do the talking, let the colors do its thing. Sometimes you put too much thought into colorways that it doesn't come out pretty. And sometimes you just let the yarn talk, especially in a situation like this where you have no control over it. Just let the yarn do its thing and just enjoy the finished product. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I keep thinking, wouldn't this look cute with a pair of washed jeans? Just those acid wash jeans, a nice bright white tee with some nice little white kets, and this little cardi. I think that would be so super adorable. And I already have it in my head, and I know that that's what I'm going to wear. I have a pair of button-up old wash jeans that have all that flare, not flare, but all the bottom of them is all like fuzzy, and I can totally see myself wearing something like this. What do you think? Give me your thoughts. Buttons or no buttons? If I make the buttons, what colors should I include? And guys, I want to give you guys an inside scoop for those of you who are new. If you're watching any of my videos, I recommend that you leave me a comment of any kind. Just tell me what you think of what I'm doing, what your thoughts are. I always encourage positive feedback. I'm really good at taking feedback. I don't get offended, but I do ask that you are courteous in your approach. This is a no. This channel is very chill. It's my way to disconnect from the world and connect with you guys. You guys are part of the world, but not part of my work world. And it's a good way for me to relax and enjoy my craft as well. And I want to share with you guys. I by no means I'm a professional crocheter. I don't consider myself to be. I'm just somebody who uses the craft to unwind from a very tough career in human resources. Is one that it can be emotional at times. You have very highs and very lows, and it's a good way for me to kind of unwind at the end of the day and share with you guys what I've been doing. I did actually buy a little book the other day, and I received it, but I forgot to bring it out. So let me get, you guys mind if this video gets a little longer? Anyways, give me 2 seconds. Maybe more than 2 seconds. No, 2 seconds. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Didn't take that long. So I bought something else to show you in case you're interested, but I'll show you in a minute. So I got this book. It's called Kawaii Crochet Garden. I think I paid only like, I think it was $9 and change in Amazon. And part of the reason why I bought it is because, as I mentioned to you guys, I work for a medical company, and in my office I have a life plant because my office is in the second floor, away from all patients and anybody else. So, you know, I don't have to worry about people with potential allergies or, you know, concerns that some plants may be affecting a patient or whatever the case may be. So I bought this so that I can start making a few of these and gift them to not only family members perhaps, but to some of the ladies that I work with in the clinic. They all have their desks, their nurses, the medical assistants, and maybe I can start making these little things and gifting them little by little. I'm not gonna be able to make a ton in no time because, as you guys already know, I only crochet in the afternoons when I get home from work, and in the weekends when I have time after I'm done with all my house chores and my laundry and all that stuff. That's really when I sit down finally and crochet, and it usually happens in the afternoon, probably after I take a shower around 6:30, 7 o'clock is when I finally can sit down and crochet for a couple hours before I go to bed. So anyways, I bought this book once again. It is Kawaii Crochet Gardens, 40 super cute amigurumi patterns for plants and more. I'll show you a little bit of, like, look how cute. Some of the pictures. Wouldn't that look adorable on a desk? Let me see. I'm trying to get the pictures that you guys kind of can get an idea. Isn't that adorable? Look at this little shovel. With the purples, you can pick, even they have like the color, different colors, where they can focus on the different colors. And I tell you guys, in the office, you walk around, it's like a, well, when I go down to the clinic portion, if I have to go down there for anything, it is so pretty looking walking by, because each nurse or each MA has their own color preferences, and some of them have all purple desk accessories, others have pink, others have white, others have blue. It looks really pretty. I mean, personally, I have like this washed off kind of creamy pink in my office, so I totally get it. So I think this is going to be a lot of fun to do. I'm not going to put any time frame on it because, once again, I work full-time, and this is supposed to be my release and my stress relief. And by putting myself on a time frame, it sets a burden on me that it no longer becomes fun. It becomes a chore, and I don't want it to become a chore, which is why you don't see me in my channel having 5, 6, 7 makes in a week. That's not my goal. This is my craft. I use it to relax. I want to show you guys what I do. I want you guys to share with me what you do. Put in the comments. You guys have my email address. It's brenda.thenewbiecrocheter@gmail.com. It's got the email from my old channel name, but it's still an active email. You guys are more than welcome to send me emails if you want to show me something that you're making. I mean, who knows? I may post it in another video. Once again, this is the bag. I hope to have this completed probably by next weekend, and I can possibly show you the finished item. Once I finish this, I'll start working on a baby sweater that was that somebody but asked me to make, because I'm not charging for it. So I'll start working on that, and then potentially maybe work on one of these, and then get back to the Boggy Creek blankets. I already have, I think I have at least 7 so far, but I still have more yarn, and I'm going to be pulling more yarn probably next weekend to see what other yarn I have that I want to use. I know I have more yarn I can use for it, and so I'm going to just dig into my stash and start looking for yarns that I already have to do boggy blankets instead of buying more yarn. And I know many people are talking about the Hobby Lobby clearance. Personally, I do not think that I'm going to be joining the Hobby Lobby clearance mad rush this year, only because there's nothing that I need. And I know before it was like a little, not a competition, but we wanted to be the first to be there and try to get what we would like to use. But at the end of the day, I still have a ton of the stuff that I've gotten the last couple of years. And you know what? Let's share the information with all those crafters out there and let them go ahead and buy the discounted yarns and get their hands on it. In past years, I have seen people who have actually, there was a YouTuber a couple years back where she actually connected with the, and all the power to her, I'm not criticizing her, but she actually connected with the store manager and bought every single item that they have, every single piece of yarn that they have put on sale, that they were going to put on sale. So she basically went home with 3 or 4 carts full of yarn. I mean, she literally bought every single yarn that was clearance out. She bought it, and that's all well and fine for her. I remember seeing her videos, and it was never ending. But you know, I know she made her happy. More power to her. But you know what? I'm gonna let you guys enjoy that sale. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the clearance. I'm gonna let you guys get that savings in your pocket and crochet away. The only thing I may do, and it's not that I'm going back on what I'm just saying, but the company that I work for, we have these wellness centers for the seniors. And I was in there Wednesday. I stopped by, and the ladies were all crocheting, and I normally go into my stash and give them yarn, and I still do. However, they're asking me for that mercerized size 10 thread yarn, or it's really thread, not yarn. Mercerized cotton number 10. What is it called? And you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't use that often, so I don't know the names, but I may stop by, and if there's any of that on clearance, I may get a handful of them and just take them to the ladies at the senior center, because they, at the senior center the senior center, not the senior center, but the wellness center that is out of the building that I'm working from, that's what they want. They want the size 10 mercerized cotton yarn thread. You guys know what I mean. Anyways, I know this video is probably way too long, but I have just one last thing to show you. I've been asked about these, and I only have 2 available, and I'm not making any more until the end of October of this year. Once again, the only reason I say that is because my husband and I do have a landscaping company. This is my husband's busy season now, the summertime, of course. Once the fall hits and the rain season changes, which is usually at beginning of November, mid-November, he'll start working 1 week on and 1 week off. And then during that time, he'll start doing more of these projects, woodwork that I ask him for. He'll be able to do them then. So right now I only have 2 of the blocking boards that say Square Your Granny, with the granny square pattern burnt onto the front of the board. It is 12 by 12. It does have the little rubber feet seats on it. It does have B.Y.C. crochet burnt in the back, and I have 2 of these. If you're interested in these, let me know. Send me an email. I'll give you the price, and we'll go from there. But not making any more of these until probably late October, potentially mid-November, depending on the weather and how it's affecting the company, the landscaping company, how busy it's keeping my husband. So anyways, guys, I think that I've taken enough of your time. Leave me a comment, give me a thummies. If you're still on the fence about whether or not you want to subscribe, just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and subscribe. Give me a chance. I don't take too much of your time. It's usually 1, potentially 2 videos a week. So just come chill with me. Anyways, guys, you guys know I love each and every one of you guys. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening from the Yarny Cave. Peace. I love you guys. God bless. Till the next video. Bye.